Let's see what they've got. 4 deep on the left-hand side from the scrum to the right of the uprights. Munster one-on-one here. He just takes the tackle. Canberra almost stopped there as if there was a whistle, but the referee says play on. That was curious indeed. Munster playing it for Garlick. King, just punch it towards the uprights.
Go for points here, not try, not field goal.
Almost put them away if they can score right here. Uto Ikamanu, good tackle underneath him. It was Hudson Young. Tremendous stop. Liero for a long ball from dummy half. Long pass is now hard to throw in these conditions. The rain falling again in Brisbane. Liero working over on the ground. In the terms there with Joe Tarpany, who discusses things. In the meantime, while they argued the toss, Ryan Pappenhausen kicks a field goal from right in front. The referee, though, has his hands in the air.
Time off.
He wants to talk about what happened
on the ground
between Liero and Tarpany to see if the field goal will stand. If there was foul play here, this would take the field goal off the books.
Yep. It's actually before that play. Nick, get Trent Liero.
It all happened as far as the two of them coming to grips before that moment there, and for the time being, we are coming back downfield here.
Oh, there, look. A elbow on the face. What do you think, Lauren?
Canberra believe they're going to get a penalty here. The touch judge is on field.
This is the elbow. He's on report, and it's a penalty.
That is absolutely stunning. Trent Liero penalised for an elbow to the face of Joe Tarpany, taking off the field goal that Ryan Pappenhausen kicked for Melbourne.
Wow, that's a massive call in this game. Let's just have a look at it again.
He gave him that one on the ground as we called it live, and then the ball came out the back. The two of them went on with it, but Liero, he transgressed first and cost his team a 7-point lead.
We've seen that the opposite way, haven't we? Anyway, let's get on with it here.
That is absolutely stunning. A field goal by Ryan Pappenhausen, overturned for foul play. Canberra, they are alive. Here's Young, inside 5 on the clock. Horsburgh to Fogarty. Now Weeks, look at him move. Timokor to Savage, up against Coates. Puts the brakes on that greasy surface. Outside the new turf laid through the middle of the field. Comes back to Fogarty. Horsburgh here. And he stops on his run with Liero pushing up very quickly, along with Garlick. 3 plays gone, at the back of the edge of the red zone. Tarpany to Young on the angle. Good stop by Hughes. Took down the edge forward. Stays on the ground as well here. Has he been hurt? As he went to the ground pretty heavily here after the contact. Is he hoping there was something high? No call. Play on. Fogarty out the back. It goes to Weeks, who brothers. Nicholson looked to be in front of the kicker. It's play on for the moment. Blore has it, and Melbourne keep it in the field of play.
We're going to get a play the ball on the 10-metre line.
Hold!
Oh.
It's Trent Liero again. He's given away a host of penalties tonight. Oh, got away with one there, reaching out, collecting Hudson Young high. He stayed on the ground, hoping the bunker would take a look. Advised the referee. We have seen, I think, undoubtedly, Kev, a recalibration of high contact this weekend.
And for the better of the game. Well, I've got to say, I know that was the referee. Horsburgh's been hit here.
Oh, he is wobbly, Corey. A little wink there and a nod to Jamal Fogarty, but that is, you'd imagine, game over here for Corey.
I didn't think it was, mate. Tackle 4 now.
Watch this again.
4.
Just got a bit of friendly fire there from Matt Nicholson, as much as anything. As he made the tackle there on Tyron Wishart, Horsburgh went to ground and he was wobbly straight away.
Push up and
Move
mark
from
it,
the
Tom.
field.
Tackle 4.
Oh, Willie. Yeah, he's coming off.
That would have seemed to be very obvious given the way he went to the ground there off the back of that contact. So 3 gone. The game over here for Corey Horsburgh. A reminder, we're not far away from Sunday night with Matty Johns. I hope the boys have got some ponchos out there, Kev.
I'm sure they got more than ponchos.
They've got beer yoga.
Beer yoga.
That's
wow.
what they have. 18-12. Might be some beer yoga in the Melbourne Storm rooms if they can get home here. Hughes from inside the 40. He shrugged off that shoulder injury. He's still less than 100%. He's carrying that arm, but doing a job for his team, including that important tackle. A moment ago on Hudson Young. We're down to last chance saloon here for Canberra. On this left-hand side, they work it forward. Smithies is back out there. Hasn't seen a lot of game time either side of half-time. The English block forward. Melbourne maybe as few as one set of 6 here in defence from locking this game up. Fogarty now testing the edges. Nicholson for Weeks. Runs towards Pappenhausen. Here's a chase. Weeks over the top. Wants a bounce. And gets one straight from room service.
Oh my goodness. What about that? What about that? Don't you just love rugby league, Warren? Oh my goodness. The Raiders. Well, we want a goal point at some stage. I mean, I know he's got to kick it yet, but look at this play. Beautiful work from the Englishman, back on the inside. And Weeks gets the ball and pins the ears and sets sail for Pappenhausen. How do I get around Pappenhausen? I'm going to chip it over his head.
What a shot that is, as he looked into the eyes of Ryan Pappenhausen and said, it's you and me, buddy. Who's going to blink first? He chipped it over the top. He wanted the bounce. He got it, as we said, straight from room service. Terrific hands as the rain pours down. He brings it down. Pappenhausen there, still trying to force it from him. Kyo Weeks take a bow. Perhaps the moment of the weekend.
That is another great moment in this beautiful game that Rugby League keeps providing these memories, these actions that the players do. And Pappenhausen tried to punch the ball out of his hand when he dived for the try line, but he couldn't get there. Look at the Raiders players. They're jubilant with the try. Well, Weeks, that is a magical try. We've seen so much footy over the weekend, but to finish it off in this fashion is absolutely amazing.
50 seconds on the clock to potentially send this to golden point. Jamal Fogarty with the rain pouring down. On a wet weekend in Brisbane, the strike is good. Nothing to it, folks. What a finish we have here. 32 seconds on the clock. 18 plays 18. And Kev, I take you back to the non-field goal at the other end of the field. Liero gave away the penalty. The field goal scrubbed off the board. Weeks against Pappenhausen. Two flying fullbacks. A head-to-head battle. A great moment here at Magic Round.
It is just letting up the crowd. The rain is coming down, but nobody cares. We got, well, I'm not going to go too early on the golden point, but yes, that field goal being removed from the Storm. What a big play that was in the game.
Surrender. He's 10.
So do they take a shot here from deep inside their own territory, or are they just happy to work it forward and get to golden point and take their chances there? Well, Tarpany, he's given us a clue because he pumps one out the back to Starling. They'll have one more play here. Give it to Weeks again, potentially. Fogarty kicking for Savage. That's a risk because he's given Melbourne a chance at a long-range field goal here. Pappenhausen under pressure on his own. Gets manhandled into touch.
No challenges.
And at Magic Round, we're going to do a little bit of overtime,
Let's do a
Kevy.
little bit of dancing, Warren.
Yeah, you're the home team. What do you want? Tails? Okay. Heads, we're going to kick. Which way do you want to go? You're kicking that way, Cameron.
So Munster's won the toss there. It's an important toss to win, Warren.
Don't know if there's a lot of breeze. Jake Duke is down there on the sideline. Canberra will stay running in the same direction here, Jake, for golden point time.
No breeze was, but what a fantastic ending to Magic Round. We have the number 149,306 people are here across the weekend, across the 3 days. Been treated to some fantastic action, and we get another possibly 10 minutes here.
Now look at this contrast. The two great mates, Ricky Stewart down there with the dries of bone on. Down there in the pouring rain. High and dry, though, is Craig Bellamy, wondering how they didn't win this game in regulation when he thought they led by 7 inside the final 10.
Yeah, it was theirs and then taken away from them.
5 minutes running in this direction to get things underway. Pappenhausen's kick comes down on the goal line, and it's Tarpany to work it forward here for Canberra. A beauty on a Sunday night, live on Fox League. Third versus fourth, and it has delivered in every way possible. Now Smithy's holding the back of the neck. Liero is there again. Boy, he's been thereabouts every time something has happened. The Melbourne Storm giving away a penalty. Boy's got a nice shiner, hasn't he? Smithies.
Nice.
That right eye.
He's back into it.
Got to get through this set, get to their kick. Safety first, you would imagine. He's there again, Smithies takes a carry at the 30 down this left-hand side. And they just cart it up. Hudson Young with a strong run there. 5 plays gone from around about their own 40. Fogarty from inside it. He heads towards the left touchline, but Farlongo is there. Scored the try that gave Melbourne the 6-point lead. Only for Canberra to hit back at the death. Meany, the man who passed him the ball for that try. 15 short here of the halfway line. Canberra appealed there for a knock-on in the play the ball. Nothing doing. Munster out on the left touchline. 3 tackles gone. What can they gain here in the next few plays to maybe give themselves a chance should they want to? Well, they won't even pick up a metre there. From the sideline, there was nothing doing. So Pappenhausen takes the tackle. Out the back for Hughes. Farlongo tried to step to Marley. He needs to stay in. And he does by a centimetre.
Hudson, you're not in there, then you come in and make a second effort.
It's a penalty against Canberra. I don't know that Farlongo actually touched the sideline, did he?
No, he didn't, but I think one of the other Storm players was taken out. We'll have a look here.
Joe, it's a penalty here, mate.
So play on there. Young was certainly allowed to be involved in that situation there. That can't be a flop call there, surely.
I'm not sure about that one, Warren. I've got no idea about that one.
That's exactly what the penalty is for, and it gives Melbourne 6 tackles here that I think most fair observers would say they weren't entitled to.
Well, we're going the penalty for the late shot there, mate.
Yeah, this is
we got the late shot over here. The penalty's for the late shot.
Well, it's double jeopardy for Canberra because now we're going back for
in touch, so we're going this
contact
way.
here.
42
on Pappenhausen on that shift to the right-hand side.
Yes.
Yep. 18 in. Here it is here. The late contacts.
So some drama in this first period of Golden Point, the second ever Golden Point game at Magic Round. Melbourne with a golden chance here. It was curious there from Farlongo on the touchline. I'm not sure what that was about.
No.
They got it here.
Here's the man here, obviously, for the Storm.
It's Wishart. Comes to Uto Ikamanu. They're right in front. Pappenhausen, who's kicked one already. It didn't count. He's out the back looking for it right now. Slow play the ball. They won't get to the play the ball. There's some crazy stuff happening here. A penalty against Canberra, and it's pretty much game over. The referee now with a huge call to make.
Oh, Joey, I want to see if there's a kick from Stefano. Mate, away.
It
Or is
couldn't
it as a
happen
kick
again,
from
could it? Where
Stefano?
Melbourne give away a penalty
Okay.
in possession. Uta Ikamano did
Cameron,
exactly
away.
that in the first half. I wouldn't judge anything there as to be a kick.
No. Let's just get up and play the ball. Let's get on with it.
He's got blood flowing, so does Morgan Smithies.
Josh or Tom?
And now the touch judge comes in field as well to have a word.
Yeah, Josh
To
comes
Tom
in a rate of
Starling.
knots. Stefano,
Hang on, here we go.
he's fighting in the tackle, which is fair enough, but I'm sending him back to play the ball, and then he carries on with that. I spoke to you in the first half about what was going to happen if blokes kept coming together. You go.
Oh, to the sin bin as well.
Papali'i.
Unbelievable.
Josh,
There might be more to come, though.
I
Stand
spoke to you in
by.
the first half about blokes coming together. He runs in and joins it when he doesn't need to. Go.
It is 12 on 12. Josh Papali'i goes to the sin bin as well.
Is it a Canberra penalty?
It's a Canberra penalty, most importantly.
I can do no more than tell you. Joe,
Again, Ryan Pappenhausen out the back waiting for a shot at field goal. Doesn't get the chance. There's the initial contact with Uta Ikamanu and Tom Starling. It developed from there. And then Papali'i came in. Uta Ikamanu sin-binned as well for his actions, which sparked it all off. And it's 12 versus 12. Instead of Melbourne having a chance to win it in this first period of Golden Point, it's Canberra here at the halfway line. Tarpany.
They'll get enough time to have a shot, Warren, with 1:15 left on the clock.
He's slowly off the ground here, touching his jaw for a moment there. Gave Melbourne a little breather in defence. They're 40 metres out. 3 tackles gone. This is the 4th right here. Good carry by Young. Starling wants another forward. It's Tarpany off the right foot, looking for a quick play the ball. They're ready now. Last play in this set. Fogarty is close. Knocked down by Melbourne. It goes touch beyond the dead ball line, and it will be a goal line dropout.
Yeah, and there'll be enough time to restart the game.
They were all onside there, nobody jumping the gun, and a hand on the ball there, an important play, because that kick by Fogarty off the boot looked to be in the right direction.
Yeah.
27 seconds here. There's nobody deep for Canberra to potentially take one off this restart. Tarpany is back there. Fogarty only now goes back. Here he is. He'll find Tarpany. They'll have time for maybe one more carry beyond this.
Go now. Go now.
Fogarty's there. Should he want to go now? They come to the left-hand side instead. Young driving hard. That's a penalty! High contact. And it's Trent Loiero again. A night to forget for the Melbourne lock forward. He's been penalised a number of times.
let's go, Tom.
And here's the shot over the top of the shoulder on Hudson Young.
I'm going to say that's pretty hard on the Melbourne Storm player there. Trent Loiero, very difficult. I mean, what's he meant to do there, Warren? He can't get out of the way. He's got to get in front. He lowered his contact, and it was the way that Hudson Young carried the ball.
You can see him saying, Trent Loiero, what am I meant to do there, sir? But you saw the contact on the replay. We know it's a penalty, and from almost right in front, at the end of the first period of Golden Point, Jamal Fogarty with a chance to send the Raiders to a 7-win, 2-loss record.
Oh, they've been brilliant. Ricky's Raiders. We've got the great Steve Jackson sitting in front of us, the comm box here tonight, enjoying everything good about the Raiders.
They've won 4 out of 5 games in their time here at Suncorp Stadium at Magic Round. They can make it 5 from 6 right here and make a big step towards a top 4 berth at the end of the season against one of the heavyweights. They can barely watch. Ponchos and all. Fogarty from right in front. Flags in the air. And Canberra win it in Golden Point. A dramatic, stunning, controversial ending in so many ways. The last 15 minutes of game time, you could write a book about it, Kev.
You could write a book about it. It was the game of the weekend, Warren. And to finish up on that for Magic Weekend, what a game we have here. What a game the Rugby League world has seen here tonight. Amazing scenes. Great win by the Raiders.